Bear with me a second.
لحظة.
أيوة الحمد لله.
Can I start now?
Yes, you can start.
ما شاء الله زكريا.
اللهم بارك.
Go ahead زكريا. بسم الله.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. كذبت قوم لوط بالنذر.
I seek refuge with Allah from Satan the accursed. The people of Lot denied the warnings.
إنا أرسلنا عليهم حاصبا إلا آل لوط نجيناهم بسحر.
Verily, we sent against them a violent storm of stones which destroyed them all, except the family of Lot. Them we saved in the last hour of the night.
نعمة من عندنا كذلك نجزي من شكر.
As a favor from us, thus do we reward him who gives thanks by obeying us.
ولقد أنذرهم بطشتنا فتماروا بالنذر.
And he, Lot, indeed had warned them of our seizure, our punishment, but they did doubt the warnings.
ولقد راودوه عن ضيفه فطمسنا أعينهم فذوقوا عذابي ونذر.
And they indeed sought to shame his guests, so we blinded their eyes, saying, Then taste you my torment and my warnings.
ولقد صبحهم بكرة عذاب مستقر.
And verily, an abiding torment seized them early in the morning.
فذوقوا عذابي ونذر.
Then taste you my torment and my warnings.
ولقد يسرنا القرآن للذكر فهل من مدكر.
And indeed, we have made easy the Quran to understand and remember. Then is there any that will remember or receive admonition?
ولقد جاء آل فرعون النذر.
And indeed, warnings came to the people of Pharaoh.
كذبوا بآياتنا كلها فأخذناهم أخذ عزيز مقتدر.
They denied all our signs, so we seized them with a seizure of the Almighty, all capable.
أكفاركم خير من أولئكم أم لكم براءة. أكفاركم خير من أولئكم أم لكم براءة في الزبر.
Are your disbelievers, O Quraysh, better than these nations of Noah, Lut, Saleh, and Fir'aun? Or have you an immunity against our torment in the divine scriptures?
أم يقولون نحن جميع منتصر.
Or say they, we are a great multitude, victorious.
سيهزم الجمع ويولون الدبر.
Their multitude will be put to flight, and they will show their backs.
بل الساعة موعدهم والساعة أدهى وأمر.
Nay, but the hour is their appointed time, and the hour will be more grievous and more bitter.
إن المجرمين في ضلال وسعر.
Verily, the polytheists and evildoers are in error in this world and will burn in the hereafter.
يوم يسحبون في النار على وجوههم ذوقوا مس سقر.
The day they will be dragged on their faces into the fire, it will be said to them, taste you the touch of hell.
إنا كل شيء خلقناه بقدر.
Verily, we have created all things with divine preordainment.
وما أمرنا إلا واحدة كلمح بالبصر.
And our commandment is but one as the twinkling of an eye.
ولقد أهلكنا أشياعكم فهل من مدكر.
And indeed, we have destroyed your likes. Then is there anyone that will remember?
وكل شيء فعلوه في الزبر.
And everything they have done is noted in their records of deeds.
وكل صغير وكبير مستطر.
And everything, big and small, is written down.
إن المتقين في جنات ونهر.
Verily, the pious will be in the midst of gardens and rivers.
في مقعد صدق عند مليك مقتدر.
In a seat of truth, i.e. paradise, near the omnipotent King Allah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الرحمن علم القرآن.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. The most gracious, He has taught you mankind the Quran.
خلق الإنسان علمه البيان.
He created man, He taught him eloquent speech.
الشمس والقمر بحسبان.
The sun and the moon run on their fixed courses, exactly calculated, with measured out stages for each.
والنجم والشجر يسجدان.
And the herbs or stars and the trees both prostrate themselves to Allah.
والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان.
And the heaven He has raised high, and He has set up the balance.
ألا تطغوا في الميزان.
In order that you may not transgress due balance.
وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان.
And observe the weight with equity, and do not make the balance deficient.
والأرض وضعها للأنام.
And the earth He has put down for the creatures.
فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام.
Therein are fruits, date palms producing sheathed fruit stalks.
والحب ذو العصف والريحان.
And also corn with its leaves and stalk for fodder, and sweet-scented plants.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both, jinn and men, deny?
خلق الإنسان من صلصال كالفخار.
He created man from clay, like the clay of pottery.
وخلق الجان من مارج من نار.
And the jinn he created from a smokeless flame of fire.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
رب المشرقين ورب المغربين فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
He is the Lord of the two easts and the Lord of the two wests. Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
مرج البحرين يلتقيان بينهما برزخ لا يبغيان.
He has let loose the two seas, the salt and the fresh water, meeting together. Between them is a barrier which none of them can transgress.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
يخرج منهما اللؤلؤ والمرجان.
Out of them both come out pearl and coral.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
وله الجوار المنشآت في البحر كالأعلام.
And his are the ships going and coming in the seas like mountains.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
كل من عليها فان.
Whatever is on it, on the earth, will perish.
كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام.
Whatsoever is on the earth will perish, and the face of your Lord, full of majesty and honor, will remain forever.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
يسأله من في السماوات والأرض كل يوم هو في شأن. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
Whosoever is in the heavens and on earth begs of him. Every day he is engaged in some affair. Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
سنفرغ لكم أيها الثقلان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
We shall attend to you, O you two classes of jinn and men. Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
يا معشر الجن والإنس إن استطعتم أن تنفذوا من أقطار السماوات والأرض فانفذوا لا تنفذون إلا بسلطان.
O assembly of jinn and men, if you have power to pass beyond the zones of the heavens and the earth, then pass beyond them, but you will never be able to pass them except with authority from Allah.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان؟
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
يرسل عليكما شواظ من نار ونحاس يرسل عليكما شواظ من نار ونحاس فلا تنتصران.
There will be sent against you both smokeless flames of fire and molten brass, and you will not be able to defend yourselves.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان؟
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
فإذا انشقت السماء فكانت وردة كالدهان. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان؟
Then when the heaven is rent asunder, and it becomes rosy or red light, like red oil or red hide, then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
فيومئذ لا يسأل عن ذنبه إنس ولا جان.
So on that day, no question will be asked of man or jinn as to his sin.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان؟
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
يعرف المجرمون بسيماهم فيؤخذ بالنواصي والأقدام.
The criminals and polytheists will be known by their marks, and they will be seized by their forelocks and their feet. Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان؟
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
هذه جهنم التي يكذب بها المجرمون.
This is the hell which the polytheists and criminals denied.
يطوفون بينها وبين حميم آن.
They will go between it and the fierce boiling water.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان؟
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
ولمن خاف مقام ربه جنتان.
But for him who fears the standing before his Lord, there will be 2 gardens in paradise.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
ذواتا أفنان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
With spreading branches. Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
فيهما عينان تجريان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
In them both will be two springs flowing free. Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
فيهما من كل فاكهة زوجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
In them both will be every kind of fruit in pairs. Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
متكئين على فرش بطائنها من استبرق وجنى الجنتين دان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
Reclining upon the couches lined with silk brocade, and the fruits of the two gardens will be near at hand. Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
فيهن قاصرات الطرف لم يطمثهن إنس قبلهم ولا جان
Wherein both
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
will be chaste females, with whom no man or jinn had had relations before them. Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
كأنهن الياقوت والمرجان
In beauty, they are like rubies and coral.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
هل جزاء الإحسان إلا الإحسان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
Is there any reward for good other than good? Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
ومن دونهما جنتان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
And besides these two, there are two other gardens in paradise. Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
مدهامتان
Dark green in color.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
فيهما عينان نضاختان
In them both will be two springs gushing forth.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
فيهما فاكهة ونخل ورمان
In them both will be fruits and date palms and pomegranates.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
فيهن خيرات حسان
Therein gardens will be fair wives, good and beautiful.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
حور مقصورات في الخيام
Beautiful fair females guarded in pavilions.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
لم يطمثهن إنس قبلهم ولا جان
With whom no man or jinn has had intercourse with.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
متكئين على رفرف خضر وعبقري حسان
Reclining on green cushions and rich, beautiful mattresses.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
Then which of the blessings of your Lord will you both deny?
تبارك اسم ربك ذي الجلال والإكرام
Blessed is the name of your Lord, the owner of majesty and honor.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
شيخ عقيل انتهيت من الترجمة؟
أيوة انتهيت الحمد لله.
طيب ما شاء الله اليوم على الوقت والشيخ موجود وموضوعنا هو سنن العيد. معنا الشيخ الدكتور حسين بن غازي التويجري المدرس في كلية الحديث بالجامعة الإسلامية بالمدينة النبوية. حياكم الله شيخ حسين.
الله يحييك ويبارك فيك، اهلا وسهلا، حياكم الله.
حفظكم الله وبلغكم منازل الصالحين.
واياكم والمستمعين، حياكم الله.
تفضل سلمكم الله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، الحمد لله رب العالمين، صلى الله وسلم وبارك وانعم على نبينا محمد وعلى اله وصحبه اجمعين. اهلا وسهلا، حياكم الله وبياكم. وفي ختام درسي معكم، قبل أن نبدأ بموضوعنا نتأمل. كنا في بداية الشهر والآن لم يبقى إلا الليلة والليلة القابلة إن تم الشهر، وهكذا هو عمر الإنسان ويمر. المسلم يأخذ من هذا عظة وعبرة أن الأيام تجري، الشهور ما هي إلا أيام، والأيام ما هي إلا ساعات، والساعات ما هي إلا دقائق وثواني، وهكذا. فالموفق من استغل عمره في طاعة الله عز وجل. أما موضوعنا فهو سنن العيد، والعيد على مقربة، وسمي العيد بهذا الاسم لعوده وتكراره، أنه يعود كل سنة، أو لما يعود فيه من البشر والسرور على المسلم. فعلى كل حال من سعة رحمة الله علينا ومن تيسير ديننا أن جعل لنا يومين في السنة، يومين يسمى بالعيد، نتوسع على أنفسنا فيها في المباحات، نظهر البهجة والسرور. ولذلك جاءت هذه المشاركة، وهي ذكر سنن العيد. فأولها هو التجمل في العيد. ينبغي للمسلم أن يتجمل، أن يلبس أحسن ثيابه وأجملها، إن كانت جديدة أو نظيفة جميلة. وذلك أخذه أهل العلم من إقرار النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لعمر حينما قال: يا رسول الله ابتع هذه فتجمل بها للعيد والوفود. فلم ينكر عليه التجمل، وإنما أنكرها لكونها كانت حريرة. وكذلك ثبت عن ابن عمر رضي الله عنه أنه كان يلبس أحسن ثيابه في العيدين. رواه ابن أبي الدنيا، وقال الحافظ ابن حجر إسناده صحيح. نعم، تفضل.
Jazakumullah khair. In the name of Allah, may peace and salutations be upon the Prophet and upon his family and companions. To proceed, I welcome you on this night to this lecture, which will be about the etiquettes and the manners which a Muslim should conduct themselves on the day of Eid. However, before we start on this topic, it's only fitting that I mention something, and that's that it seems only a few short days ago that we were at the beginning of this blessed month. And here we are, where there is only 1 or perhaps 2 days left of this month. And this is how time goes, and this is how an individual's lifespan will expire. Months, they go quickly as though they are weeks, and weeks go quickly as though they are days, and days go quickly as they are hours. And this is how an individual's lifespan expires. So the one who has been granted success from Allah is the individual who takes advantage of their time and makes the most of their time. To proceed to today's topic is the day of Eid and the etiquette of this blessed day. Linguistically, Eid, it comes from the verb aada ya'idu, which means for something to come back or to return. And this is because the celebration of Eid is something that repeats. It's twice a year, and it repeats in an annual basis. And it's also been said that it's been called Eid because the joy that a Muslim feels on this day is something that comes and it returns. And on this day, the permissible things, there is even more leniency as relates to those things that are made permissible for us so that we can feel happy. And as has been said, on this day, there are a number of etiquettes. Firstly, the etiquette of beautifying oneself. And this means that we wear the best of our clothes. The best of our clothes, and this is regardless of whether those clothes themselves are new or are old, because it may be that they are beautiful clothes, however, they're old clothes, but they're clean. And we see this, or we benefit this from the tacit, the silent approval of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, where Umar wanted to wear some fine clothes, however, they were made of silk. And the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, he disapproved of the fact that they were made of silk, but he didn't disapprove of the fact that Umar wanted to beautify himself and wear the best clothes that he had on that day. And it's also been related by the scholar Ibn Abi Dunya on the authority of Abdullah ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with them both, that he would wear the best of his clothes on the day of Eid. And the scholar Al-Hafiz Ibn Hajar, he mentioned that the chain of narration relating to this report is authentic. نعم شيخنا.
ثانيا الاغتسال يوم العيد، زيادة على الوضوء الاغتسال قبل الخروج، كما صح من فعل ابن عمر رضي الله عنهما، وأيضا صح من قول علي بن أبي طالب رضي الله عنه قال: الغسل يوم الجمعة ويوم عرفة ويوم النحر ويوم الفطر، وصححه الألباني موقوفا على علي رضي الله عنه. نعم. تفضل.
Secondly, it's from the etiquettes and from the sunnah on this day to perform the ghusl, and this is the ritual bath that one takes, the major ritual bath, not the wudu, which is the minor one. And this is on top of making wudu. It's from the sunnah to do this before one goes out to the Eid prayer, and this is due to what has been reported on the authority of Abdullah ibn Umar, and it's also been reported as a statement of Ali, who said that the major ritual bath should be made on the day of Arafah, on the day of Hajj, on the day of Fitr, which is the Eid that we are about to receive, and on the day of Nahr, on the day of slaughtering, the other Eid, the big Eid following Hajj. نعم شيخنا.
ثالثا تحريم صيام يومي الفطر والأضحى، فعن عن أبي سعيد الخدري رضي الله عنه عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أنه قال: لا صوم في يومين الفطر والأضحى، رواه البخاري وحكاه النووي إجماعا. نعم.
Thirdly, the fact that on this day it's prohibited for an individual to fast. It's prohibited to fast on the day of the Eid of Fitr, the Eid of Ramadan, and likewise it's prohibited to fast on the day of Eid in Hajj, the Eid of sacrificing. And this is due to the report reported by Abu Sa'id al-Khudri that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said that there is no fasting on 2 days: the day of the Fitr, the Eid of Fitr, which we're about to receive, and the Eid of sacrifice. It was reported by Imam al-Bukhari and Imam al-Nawawi mentioned the consensus of the scholars on this matter.
نعم. رابعا تعجيل الأكل قبل صلاة عيد الفطر وتأخيره إلى ما بعد صلاة الأضحى. عن أنس رضي الله عنه قال: كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا يغدو يوم الفطر حتى يأكل تمرات ويأكلهن وترا، رواه البخاري. وعن بريدة رضي الله عنه قال: كان النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لا يخرج يوم الفطر حتى يطعم، ولا يطعم يوم الأضحى حتى يصلي، أخرجه الترمذي وصححه الألباني. وفي هذا فائدة أن السنة هو أن يأكل تمرات قبل أن يخرج إلى المصلى في عيد الفطر، فإن لم يجد فأي شيء يأكله يكون قد طبق السنة. نعم.
Fourthly, that the individual should hasten to break their fast or to have breakfast before the prayer on the day of Eid, al-Fitr, the Eid of Ramadan, and they should have their breakfast after the prayer on the day of the Eid of sacrifice, the Eid following Hajj. And this is due to the statement of Anas, may Allah be pleased with him, that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, he would not leave for the Eid prayer on the day of Fitr, on the day of the Eid of Ramadan, except that he would eat a number of dates, reported by Imam al-Bukhari. And it was also reported on the authority of Buraidah, may Allah be pleased with him, that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, he used to bring forward his breakfast on the day of Eid al-Fitr, the Eid of Ramadan, and he would have his breakfast after the prayer on the day of Eid al-Adha, the Eid of Hajj, reported by Imam al-Tirmidhi, and it was authenticated by Sheikh Al-Albani. And we benefit from these narrations that it's from the example of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, and his guidance to eat an odd number of dates. But if someone doesn't have dates to hand, they may eat whatever they wish.
خامسا صلاة العيد في المصلى بالخلاء، هذه السنة كما كان يفعل النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم، وتتابع الخلفاء الراشدون عليه، يخرجون إلى الصحراء فيصلون العيد. إن أمكن هذا بلا شك أن هذا هو الأفضل، وإلا فتجوز صلاة العيد في المسجد. نعم.
Fifthly, and this is to perform the Eid prayer in an open space. So in what's called the prayer space, and it's an open space like a field or something of this nature. And this is due to the guidance of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, and the 4 rightly guided caliphs, that they would leave, they would go out of town a little bit, and they would perform the prayer in an open space. And there's no doubt that this is what's best. However, if the places of worship, if the masjids are open, then it's permissible for an individual to pray in the masjid and perform the Eid prayer there.
سادسا خروج جميع النساء في حجابهن الشرعي بغير زينة ولا طيب، يخرجن إلى المصلى لحضور العيد، ولكن عليهن أن يراعين عدم التبرج والسفور والزينة والعطور، لحديث أم عطية رضي الله عنها قالت: أمرنا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أن نخرجهن في الفطر والأضحى العواتق والحيض وذوات الخدور، فأما الحيض فيعتزلن الصلاة ويشهدن الخير ودعوة المسلمين. قلت: يا رسول الله، إحدانا لا يكون لها جلباب، فقال: لتلبسها أختها من جلبابها. رواه البخاري ومسلم. نعم.
شيخنا بارك الله فيكم، ما المقصود بالعواتق؟
الآن إن شاء الله العواتق هنا البنات الصغيرات اللي قاربنا البلوغ، عتقنا من الخدمة. لما كنا صغيرات كنا في خدمة البيت، يذهبن ويأتين بالأشياء من الخارج ومن الجيران، فإذا كبرت قاربت البلوغ عتقت من هذه الخدمة، تسمى عواتق، فتبقى في البيت. نعم.
جزاكم الله خير، أكرمكم الله شيخ. The 6th point is the attendance of all of the women of the household of the Eid prayer, and that's with the following conditions: that they wear the Islamic dress, and they do not put on perfume, and they do not put on makeup or beautify themselves excessively. And this is due to the narration reported by Atiyah, who said, "We were ordered by the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, to leave our homes on the day of Eid al-Fitr, the Eid of Ramadan, and the Eid of Hajj, i.e. they were ordered to go and attend the prayer on those 2 days. And we were ordered the menstruating women and those girls who are very close to reaching maturity, and even the young girls." And then they asked, "O Messenger of Allah, what about if one of us doesn't have a proper or an appropriate dress to wear?" And the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Perhaps her sister can lend her an appropriate dress." And it was reported by Imam al-Bukhari. نعم شيخنا.
قبل أن ننتقل من هذا الحديث، عندنا فيه جملة ينبغي أن نقف عندها، وهو قوله صلى الله عليه وسلم: ويشهدن الخير ودعوة المسلمين. جاء في الرواية الأخرى عند البخاري: ويشهدن بركة هذا اليوم وطهرته، فدل على أن العيد وصلاة العيد فيها من الخير والبركة والتطهير من الآثام ودعوات المسلمين، فلذلك ينبغي الحرص على هذا وشهود هذه الخير. نعم.
And before we move on to the next point, we must mention something about the hadith or the narration that has preceded. And it's this, that in one of the narrations, it's been mentioned that the women, by attending the Eid prayer, they will attend that which is good, and they will also attend the da'wah of the Muslims, the supplication of the Muslims. And in another narration, it's been mentioned that if they were to attend these prayers, they would attend the barakah, the blessings, and the purification. So these additional narrations, they give us the indication and they prove to us that the Eid prayer, it contains all of these benefits. It contains goodness. It contains the supplication or invocation of the Muslims. It contains blessings, and it contains purification. So due to these abundant blessings that are contained within the Eid prayer, we are encouraged highly and strongly to attend these prayers.
سابعا: المشي إلى الصلاة أي إلى المصلى، المشي على القدمين. السنة أن يخرج ويذهب إلى المصلى كان قريبا على قدميه وليس في ذلك عليه مشقة. فعن سعد رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم كان يخرج إلى العيد ماشيا ويرجع ماشيا. وعن ابن عمر رضي الله عنهما قال: كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يخرج إلى العيد ماشيا ويرجع ماشيا. أخرجهما ابن ماجه وحسنهما الألباني. نعم.
The seventh point is that when one goes out to the Eid prayer, they should go out on foot, walking. If it is, if the place where the prayer, if the open area is close, and if they are able to do so without difficulty. And this is due to the report that Sa'd reported that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, he would walk to the Eid prayer when he was going there, and he would walk upon his return from the Eid prayer. And it was also reported on the authority of Umar that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, would walk to and from the Eid prayer. It was reported by Ibn Majah and declared good or sound, Hasan, by Sheikh Al-Albani. May Allah have mercy upon them.
ثامنا: مخالفة الطريق في الذهاب إلى المصلى والإياب منه. يذهب إلى المصلى على قدميه أو حتى لو كان على سيارته أو دراجته في طريق ويأتي من طريق آخر، لحديث جابر رضي الله عنه قال: كان النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا كان يوم عيد خالف الطريق. رواه البخاري. نعم.
Point number 8, that an individual, they should diversify their journey, i.e. the path of their journey to and from the place of prayer. So they should take two different ways when they go to the musalla, to the area of prayer, and when upon their return, they should come back another way. And this is due to the hadith or the narration reported by Jabir that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, on the day of Eid, he would go different ways. He would go one way when he was going to the prayer, and then upon his return, he would take another route home, reported by Imam al-Bukhari. May Allah have mercy upon him.
تاسعا: التكبير أيام العيد ووقته والجهر به. فيشرع بالنسبة لعيد الفطر إذا غربت شمس آخر يوم من رمضان يشرع التكبير لقول الله جل وعلا: ولتكملوا العدة ولتكبروا الله على ما هداكم ولعلكم تشكرون. وقد صح عن ابن عمر موقوفا أنه كان يجهر بالتكبير يوم الفطر ويوم الأضحى حتى إذا غدا إلى المصلى حتى يخرج الإمام فيكبر بتكبيره. صححه موقوفا الألباني. نعم.
Point number 9, that someone should, or that the individual should make the takbir, the remembrance of saying that Allah is the greatest on the days of Eid, and they should pay particular attention to the timing of doing so, and they should do so aloud. And the timing for doing so is when the sun sets on the final day of Ramadan, then this takbir, or this act of remembrance, the time has begun for it. And this is due to the statement of Allah, the Most High. And you should complete the period of fasting and then declare Allah the greatest due to that which He has guided you to, and such that you can give thanks to Him. And it was reported on the authority of Ibn Umar, or on Ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with them both, that he would perform this act of remembrance, the declaring of Allah the greatest. He would do it from the moment that the sun had set on the last day of Ramadan until the Imam would come out for the prayer. And it was declared Hasan by Sheikh Al-Albani, may Allah be pleased with him. No, rather it was declared authentic by Sheikh Al-Albani on the authority of Ibn Umar.
عاشرا، صيغ التكبير، منها الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله، والله أكبر، الله أكبر ولله الحمد. ولو جعلها ثلاثا فقد صحت: الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله، والله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد. ولو قال الله أكبر ولله الحمد، الله أكبر وأجل، الله أكبر على ما هدانا، فبأي صيغة وردت يشرع رفع الصوت بها والتكبير بها. نعم.
Number 10, and this is the form that this remembrance would take, this remembrance of declaring Allah the greatest. And there are various forms that have been reported to us and relayed to us. The first is that one says, Allahu Akbar, Allah is the greatest, Allah is the greatest. La ilaha illallah, there is no deity worthy of worship in truth except for Allah. Allahu Akbar, Allah is the greatest, Allah is the greatest. And to Allah, walillahi alhamd, and to Allah belongs all praise. This is the first. The second is that the individual does it 3 times. So they say, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allah is the greatest, Allah is the greatest, Allah is the greatest. La ilaha illallah, there is no deity worthy of worship in truth except for Allah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allah is the greatest, again 3 times. Walillahi alhamd, and due to Allah is all praise. And there are other additions, Allahu Akbar wa ajal at the end of it. And the point is that any narration that has been authentically reported, we are allowed to say, and it's permitted to say, as this form of remembrance.
الحادي عشر، التهنئة بالعيد. قال الحافظ بن حجر: وروينا في المحامليات بإسناد حسن عن جبير بن نفير قال: كان أصحاب رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا التقوا يوم العيد يقول بعضهم لبعض: تقبل الله منا ومنك، أو بأي لفظ متعارف عليه عند الناس وفي أي بلد. نعم.
11th, the greeting of the giving of greetings on the day of Eid. And Ibn Hajar mentions that it's been reported on the authority of Jubair ibn Nufair, one of the companions of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, who said that the companions, they used to greet one another on the day of Eid with the statement, may Allah accept from us and from you, taqabbal Allahu minna wa minkum. And this is something that can be said, or the greeting can take the form that the people of that land or that place, whatever's customary amongst them to say.
الثاني عشر ونختصر في ذكر الأدلة من أجل الوقت، اللعب واللهو المباح في العيد، كما ذكرت ذلك عائشة أن الحبشة كانوا يلعبون عند رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يوم العيد في المسجد بالرماح، فلا بأس من اللعب وبالأشياء المباحة وإدخال السرور على الأهل وعلى الذرية. نعم.
Number 12 is to have fun and to have a good time on the day of Eid. And this has been reported by Aisha, for example, and this is the fun and the good activities, the wholesome activities that are permissible in al-Islam. And it's been reported on the authority of Aisha, who said that the Habasha, the Abyssinians, they would come to the masjid and they would play with spears, they would mess around. And so we see that it's from the Sunnah and it's from the etiquettes of Eid to have a good time on this day.
الثالث عشر صلاة ركعتين إذا وصل إلى بيته بعد مجيئه من المصلى، يسن أن يصلي ركعتين كما ثبت عن أبي سعيد الخدري وحسن إسناده ابن حجر. قال الحاكم وهذه سنة عزيزة بإسناد صحيح. نعم.
Number 13, the performance or the offering of 2 units of prayer once the individual has returned from praying the Eid prayer. And this is due to that which has been reported on the authority of Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, and it's been declared as good or sound by Al-Hafiz ibn Hajar. And the narration is that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, would do this. And Al-Hakim, he mentioned that this is something that should be done.
الرابع عشر من فاتته صلاة العيد، عنون البخاري في صحيحه في كتاب العيدين قال: باب إذا فاته العيد يصلي ركعتين، وكذلك النساء ومن كان في البيوت والقرى، لقول النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: هذا عيدنا أهل الإسلام. وأمر أنس ابن مالك مولاهم ابن أبي عتبة بالزاوية فجمع أهله وبنيه وصلى كصلاة أهل المصر وتكبيرهم. ونحن في هذا الوقت ربما أكثر البلاد لا يستطيعون الذهاب إلى المصليات، فيشرع للناس أن يصلوا في بيوتهم، كل واحد يجمع أهل بيته ويصلي بهم ركعتين والتكبيرات المعروفة الزوائد من غير خطبة، كما فعل أنس رضي الله عنه وكما عنون له البخاري. نعم.
Number 14 is that whosoever misses and does not offer the Eid prayer with the Muslims, it's permissible for them to perform it in their house. And this is the opinion of Imam al-Bukhari, where he put the chapter heading in his book, the book of the 2 Eids. If the person misses out on the 2 units of prayer on the day of Eid, then they can pray them in their home. And this is something that's applicable to women as well. And Anas was ordered, may Allah be pleased with him, to pray because he missed the Eid prayer. He was ordered to pray at home with his family. And this is applicable, this ruling is applicable at these times, because at these times many people are in lockdown and they aren't permitted to go and pray in the big open space or in the masajid. So they should pray the Eid prayer in their homes, and they should perform the Eid prayer as 2 units of prayer with the extra additional takbirat, the extra additional statements of Allahu Akbar, but they should do so without offering a sermon beforehand. And this is just as Anas, may Allah be pleased with him, did, as Imam al-Bukhari reported, and as he put this as a chapter heading in his book.
وفي ختام هذا اللقاء أتوجه بالشكر الجزيل والثناء العطر والثناء على الله عز وجل بما هو أهله، فهو سبب هذا الخير الذي وفقنا لمشاركة معكم في هذا المشروع المبارك. ثم أتوجه بالشكر الجزيل للشيخ المفضال الشيخ محمد المالكي، فكان سببا بعد الله عز وجل في حصول هذا اللقاء وفي الدلالة عليه، فجزاه الله خيرا وأعظم أجره ورفع قدره. كما أتوجه بالشكر الجزيل للأخوة المترجمين والإخوة المتابعين، وأسأل الله جل وعلا أن يجعلنا وإياكم جميعا من المقبولين، وأن يغفر لنا ذنوبنا وإسرافنا في أمرنا، وأن يجمعنا في جنته مع النبي وصحبه. وأعتذر منكم قد أطلت عليكم وأثقلت، ولكنها محبة المشاركة والنفع، والله تعالى أعلم، وصلى الله وسلم وبارك وأنعم مع نبينا محمد. سبحانك.
جزاكم الله خير شيخنا, barakallahu fikum. And to end this lecture, finally, I will give plentiful thanks to, first and foremost, to Allah, because He was the reason and the cause for this whole program and the setting up of these lectures. And then following this, I would like to give thanks to the Sheikh, our respected Sheikh Muhammad al-Maliki, because he was a reason and a means for this gathering happening and for the arrangement of these lectures. As I also thank those who translated and those who are participating and watching and listening and benefiting from these lessons. And I ask Allah that He accepts all of our actions from us and from you, and I ask Him to reunite us in the paradise. And I seek pardon from you for taking too much of your time and for going over my allocated time in this lecture. And may peace and salutations and blessings be upon the Prophet Muhammad, upon his family and companions to the day of resurrection.
جزاكم الله خير شيخ حسين، الله يحفظكم على هذا الإثراء لمثل هذه المواضيع المهمة والحساسة. شكر الله لكم، والشكر بعد الله عز وجل لأخينا عبد الحكيم ولسن، مؤسس ومدير جمعية الصم البريطانية، وكذلك للإخوة المترجمين الأخ سكي من جدة والأخ عقيل من لندن، وكذلك لتوم الذي تولى الترجمة بلغة الإشارة الإنجليزية. شيخنا، لعل يتسع وقتكم ولو لقليل من الأسئلة، لعل تكون آخر فرصة يلتقون بأحد أهل العلم.
الله المستعان. والله تعذرني أبو عبد الله، مرتبط شوية.
طيب.
فأنت تقوم إن شاء الله بالواجب، وجزاكم الله خير وشكرا لكم.
حفظكم الله وكتب أجركم.
We have a question, if it's okay. We'll never got the one question if the Sheikh's got enough time.
Sheikh Muhammad al-Maliki just asked.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Go ahead.
Okay. Because there is no Eid, because there is no outside Eid prayers or prayers in the masjid because of the lockdown, do we still need to make a ghusl and dress up even though we're staying in the house?
السؤال هو نحن في بيوتنا وقد سنصلي في بيوتنا، فمن أجل هذا هل يسن لنا أن نغتسل وأن نتجمل في يوم العيد؟
نعم، الاغتسال يوم العيد واليوم الجمعة من سنن هذين اليومين، وليس ذلك بواجب. والمنبغي على المسلم أنه إذا أراد الوقوف بين يدي الله يتجمل، كما قال الله عز وجل: يا أيها الذين آمنوا خذوا زينتكم عند كل مسجد، أي إذا قمتم إلى الصلاة. فالإنسان يتجمل إذا أراد الوقوف بين يدي الله. التجمل ليس للناس عند الخروج للمسجد أو لمصلى العيد، وإنما التجمل في أصله لله جل وعلا، سواء كان في المسجد أو مصلى العيد أو كان خلوة في البيت. وقد كان السلف يتجملون لقيام الليل وهم لا يصلون إلا منفردين في بيوتهم بعيدين عن أعين الناس، بل ربما حتى عن أعين أقرب أهليهم. نعم.
Jazakumullah khair, Shaykhana. So, in response to this question, should we make the greater purification, the purification ritual bath on the day of Eid, given the fact that we are in lockdown, and should we wear the best of our clothes given the fact that we're in lockdown? In response to this, our Shaykh said, may Allah preserve him, yes, the making of the ritual, the greater ritual purification, is from the act of sunan. It's from the acts of sunnah of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, on these 2 days, the 2 days of Eid. It's not something that's wajib. However, it's something that the Muslims should do, and they should beautify themselves on this day. As Allah has said, O you who believe, take your adornment to every masjid, i.e., O you who believe, dress up well when you go to the masjid. Words of this effect. So we also say that the beautification here, it's for the sake of Allah, and it's something that we do not so that others look at us and others comment on how well we dress, but it's an act of glorifying Allah the Most High. And this is the case whether it's the prayer is performed in the masjid or whether it's performed in any other place, whether it's in the open area or the masjid or indeed the homes. And we see that the early Muslims, they would beautify themselves even before they were performing the night prayer, which is a prayer that they would perform more often than not, in their homes, far away from prying eyes, far away from those who could see them. Yet they would beautify themselves for Allah's sake when they were praying this prayer. Now, Abdul Hakim, is there anything else?
Yeah, Jazakallah khairan. It's all relating to the same about the Eid. There's 2 questions in regards to that, the Eid prayer. But if the Sheikh can say anything more, because do you know if it's going to be any news about when Eid is going to be? If it's going to be tomorrow or the day after?
شيخنا هل الأسئلة قد انتهت؟ ويسأل أخونا عبد الحكيم يسأل هل عندكم أي خبر عن وقت يوم العيد أو نحو هذا؟
اليوم 28 ولا يمكن أن يرى الهلال الليلة، لكن غدا إن شاء الله في تقريبا بتوقيتكم يكون الساعة ربما كم يكون ربما 5 أو هكذا، إن شاء الله سأرسل لكم. لكن الليلة لم يظهر إلا قمر واحد، لما نظرت في المرآة وجدت القمر.
وجدتم؟
نظرت في المرآة ووجدت القمر، لكنهم لا يصومون ولا يفطرون على هذا القمر.
لم يفهم يا شيخ. الشيخ محمد المالكي هو القمر عند رؤيته في
القمر من الجهة الأخرى، يعني الجهة المظلمة.
جاء القمران ويقصدون بهذا أبو بكر وعمر هكذا.
نعم.
So our Sheikh said that today is the 28th. So it's not possible for us to know whether it will be Eid tonight or not. So we'll look tomorrow night and we'll see whether or not we see the new moon. So we'll know for sure tomorrow night. And it will be at around 5 o'clock UK time, and he will let us know, inshallah. He said that he did look in the mirror though, and he saw a moon, but it wasn't the type of moon that allows us to have Eid tomorrow. And this was a joke, because in Arabic, the good-looking man is called al-qamar, is called the moon. So he said he saw his reflection, he saw the moon, but it wasn't the moon that allows us to have Eid al-Fitr tomorrow.
And I know Abdul Hakim will agree with that. 100%.
No comment. No comment.
شيخنا هل لدينا درس غدا إذن؟
إن شاء الله إذا لم يكن عيد فسيكون عندنا درس مع الشيخ عزيز، اتفقنا معه وسأؤكد عليه الليلة أيضا أنه إن شاء الله يكون غدا إذا لم يعلنوا العيد سيكون هناك درس في الجزء الثالث من سيرة النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم.
ما شاء الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. So tomorrow there will be a lesson if it's not Eid the following day, and we have agreement from Sheikh Aziz that he will deliver the third part of his lecture on the biography of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him.
Also, inshallah. Also, just got a question here. Is there going to be a reminder talk for on Eid day in the morning? Is there going to be one happening here?
تفضل يا شيخ عقيل.
السؤال هل هناك كلمة تذكيرية يوم العيد؟
إذا يقصد هنا في الغرفة في الزوم مع الجمعية ما في مانع إذا أرادوا إن شاء الله نعمل.
If the intent is in this room and in this forum, then there's nothing prohibiting this. There's nothing stopping this. It's something that we can arrange by the permission of Allah. Inshallah.
So that's something that we'll look into, inshallah, and we'll let everyone know via WhatsApp or on our website www.islamfordeaf.co.uk. We'll highlight if there's going to be a lecture for the morning, just a reminder for everybody about the Eid and so Jazakallah khairan, Sheikh, for your time and for the lecture. Jazakallah khairan, and Tom, Akil. Inshallah, we're going to keep going the hour of power, probably once or twice a week, inshallah, after Ramadan, inshallah. Also,
really? Alhamdulillah.
Inshallah. Zaki, shukran ya Zaki. إن شاء الله إن شاء الله تستمر معنا بعد رمضان، خاصة إذا بقي الإغلاق هذا سيكون هناك دروس يمكن مرة في الأسبوع هكذا سيعلن عنه إن شاء الله.
بارك الله فيكم، جزاكم الله خير.
جزاكم الله خير.
وإياكم
والله أنتما كان لكما فضل كبير بعد الله عز وجل في إنجاح هذا البرنامج، وكذلك Tom, thank you very much. You really did wonderful job. Thank you very much. Abdul Hakim, Jazakallah khair. We can't say enough words to to thank you, but we will pray for you on your absence, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one who can reward you and bless you. Jazakumullah khair. And all those audience, the mashayikh who participated. And inshallah, we continue after Ramadan, bi'idhnillah, especially if the lockdown continued. We're going to continue, inshallah, with that. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.